Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Gunpla Gamer here. Going to do some more React videos to Asmongold. Love doing some reacts to his content. He had a couple of things here that I thought were really good to talk about, and I wasn't really sure which one to really go into or to combine them, or whatnot, but I know he's been watching this Basic Logic channel lately, and I was thinking about doing that, but that video is only really like 15 minutes, so I might wait because I know he likes watching those videos now, so I might wait until there's like another Basic Logic video and then kind of do both of them together. But also there's like a lot going on with like Japan and being invaded and Spain and being invaded. So I was thinking about maybe combining these two videos since they're kind of similar about being invaded and about Muslims and all that like whack shit. So I think what I'll do is maybe watch a little bit about Japan and watch a little bit about what's going on in Spain. Um, Even though the Spain thing has been so crazy, I've watched some of it, but it'll be probably good just to talk about it in the video. So let's start with Japan. I might be skipping around a bit just based on the content, and then same with the Spain, because the Spain video is almost an hour, and maybe we'll do this one instead, the invasion video, because it kind of talks about the same thing. I mean, there's a little bit of a joke of it here with like an AI video. But maybe we'll do this one instead because it's shorter. But we'll see. Um, but anyway, I've been having some mic issues earlier, so if the mic sounds a little off, like I'm in a church, just ignore that. I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't really change much, but hopefully it works itself out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Hello, I'm clicking. There you go.
Locked post.
Mhm. I've been seeing a lot of these videos lately in Japan. So of course the girl's getting harassed.
What the fuck?
Why are you capturing that video? I saw it. I was behind you. Why are you capturing that video? Why are you capturing? Delete that. No, delete that video. Delete it.
This is first of all.
What? Delete that.
Excuse me.
video.
Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you?
Of course, you do that was here.
Oh boy, here we go.
What she borrowed from you?
Can I?
What did you? I can see you now.
She's
Now,
on
why
our
are you
stream.
saying
Hey,
that?
don't touch me.
No, I
She's
know.
on our stream.
Listen.
She is streaming
No,
with us.
listen. She's on our stream.
Yeah.
She was saying bullshit on the stream. So I want you to go ahead and delete it now.
I can't delete a live stream
Why?
because that's not how live streaming works.
That's
Oh
what
boy,
I'm saying.
of course. It's a violent
Don't touch me.
person.
Don't touch me. I'm done.
Can't delete. You cannot delete it.
Because it's live. This
Listen,
is being broadcast
can I ask
to
you?
1,000 people.
Can I ask you?
Why are these people so
I'm a
aggressive?
female too.
ね、ダメ、それ
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
話しかけたのそっちでしょ。うちこの子たちと一緒におった。
See, listen, I'm going to put you on my live stream.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can record me.
See, this is what bothers me. Is like I don't understand like all of a sudden there was just this influx of these migrants all over the country. Not even necessarily just in America, but everywhere. Like you see it in the UK, there's migrants there. It's happening in Italy, it's happening in France, it's happening in Japan. It's everywhere. Like why all of a sudden does this madness start? And it's not even just that they're migrating to like find a better way of life, but it's like they're migrating and they're like part of some kind of like corrupt government process where like in Japan they're like working with the government and yakuza to like screw over their own citizens. Like what's happening in the world where the governments are working with other countries to bring in criminals to subvert their natural population? Like what the hell is going on? Like I know a lot of it is they want these migrant populations to like be their voter population, but it's like in Japan, like I don't necessarily understand that because I didn't think there was like that big of like a left versus right issue in Japan. I thought it was kind of like all the same thing. Like in other like UK, I understand there's like the Restore Britain and the other shit in Germany. There's bunch of madness going on, but in Japan, I don't get it. It's like, why would you bring these people in? They obviously have no interest in assimilating. Like, they're just scamming. They're trying to get you into like seedy bars. They're trying to bring people into like prostitution. And even here, they're harassing people on the street. And this guy gets a video of it because he's live streaming. He lives in Japan. His whole content is Japan. And they just immediately become aggressive because they realize they've been caught on video and they start harassing him. Like, what is going on? Why aren't the governments being more aggressive and like authoritarian against these people? Like as soon as they're caught on the street and you see them, they should be arrested, they should be deported, and the more of these people that come out, if the deportation and the jail time isn't working, then you should just have them killed. They're not doing anything. They're not bringing any benefit to any of these countries. You should publicly hang them so that everyone else can see what happens if you're one of these aggressive migrants. And then all this problem stops. Just shoot them. They're going to go away if you just shoot them. I just don't understand.
I've been here for 25 years.
Bullshit.
Shouldn't be 26.
He's so racist. Oh, racist?
He's racist. You came up to him and
there's a
attacked
video
him.
about this. Okay, let me look into this.
Call 404 or Tokyo Sims. Call 404 or Tokyo Sims was streaming street interviews in Japan when a random man ran up and attacked him.
Yeah, so the guy walks up to the girl that was on his stream
Why are you capturing that video?
and started harassing him.
I was on the stream. So I want you to go ahead and delete it now.
I saw that.
I'm a filmer too.
ねダメそれ
Just
やめ
sit down.
うちでしょうち
See, like, what the hell's up with that?
See,
Oh my
listen,
God.
I'm going to put you on my live stream.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can record me.
I've
Dude.
been here for 25 years. And now you becoming so racist. Oh, racist.
Becoming racist.
In
Look at
saying
what
how
you're
they went
doing.
From, delete this to
I love these guys'
I'm a
videos, by
live
the way.
streamer Too, and then it's somehow racist to also be live streaming. When
That's
for
what they
one,
use these
it
days.
does appear
Everything's
that the
racism.
recording of this specific live stream has since been deleted, and seeing how these several reposts are heavily censored, Paul seems to be complying with what they asked, even after being attacked.
That's
which
ridiculous.
At least to me sends a wrong message, almost ensuring more of this will occur.
Of
I'm
course.
not sure why he deleted it. I have no idea.
You can never comply.
You shouldn't delete it though. And what he's about to say is you shouldn't comply. He's 100% correct. You keep the video up unless, like I was saying before, you're getting pressure from the government or the Yakuza to like keep quiet and your life is in danger, then I understand. But like you should at least do something quietly to fight against this because more of this is going to happen, especially in your country. You can't have these aggressive migrants going up and harassing women in the streets. Like, they're going to see that if you try to fight it, that you're going to be suppressed, so they're going to keep doing it. And they know that they get away with it. That's what's happening in the United States right now, and even in the UK. All this terrible shit that's happening, nothing's getting done about it, so more is happening because they know they can get away with it.
Your way out of being bullied. But first,
Yeah,
we
sure.
gotta unpack exactly why this happened in the first place.
We
As
know.
on the 6,000 upvoted front page Reddit post,
And
most
so
all
this comment got
Yes.
This thread got deleted.
Of course.
Who else? Sorry, this thread got locked. Who else knows why they locked comments on this thread?
Because it's controlled. Because
I
everyone's
know why they locked.
everyone
comments.
says that what everyone's saying. How are you allowing this? Deport them. But they don't want you to deport them.
You guys do too? Yeah.
And that other comment that's sponsored by the
replies
Yakuza
say
and the
these
government.
Nigerians are sponsored by the Yakuza and Japanese government.
They probably
Writing
were.
long replies
Exactly what
how
I was
foreign
talking about.
criminals called touts are being taken advantage of by them. And if you report this, the Japanese police will come down on you. With schizo-level conversations
That's
with
crazy.
how the immigrants
If he got
are
in trouble.
somehow the victims, when in reality, this seems to be a completely fabricated narrative, with one police report finding one case of Nigerians selling meth to Yakuza gang members.
Well, here's the easy way to tell whether this is happening. Is the Yakuza doing this in France? Is the Yakuza doing it in the UK? Are they doing it in Spain? But if
It's the
they're not
government.
doing it, then why are they behaving the same way, regardless of whether the Yakuza are there or not? So it's obviously not the Yakuza that are making them do this, because if it was the Yakuza that are making them do this, it would only be happening in Japan. But
True.
it's not only happening in Japan.
It's everywhere.
It's people from those groups come from everywhere to the world, and they're doing the same thing everywhere.
Maybe
So,
the
I mean, this
government
just immediately
is working
fucking
with the
disproven.
Yakuza to do it, but it's not necessarily
And one
only the
report
Yakuza.
From a 2014 tabloid saying they
And the
saw
reason why they're saying that is because they want to dilute and they want to separate from the accountability
Mhm.
that yet another group, another, you could say minority group or
Yep.
non-white group is experiencing criticism. So they're trying to displace the accountability onto the Yakuza or onto the police.
Yep.
So they can avoid having the conversation about whether these people are congruent with Japanese culture or
They're
not.
not, and they
Because
want to
now they can
avoid
assign it to, oh, well, it's the
the
Yakuza that are
accusation that
making
it's
them
the
do this.
government too,
So
because
now
you
we
know
don't
it's the
have to have a
government that's letting
conversation
that
about
happen.
Why do people like this do the same thing all over the world? That's the reason why they're doing it.
And
It's
it,
really
it doesn't make sense to me why the
heroin to them. With the
government is
publication in
letting this
question
happen.
Mainly writing about spicy content. The insanity of Reddit to take a single sentence into a full-blown narrative that live streamers get assaulted in the streets because Japanese institutions take advantage of Nigerian immigrants is like weaponized schizophrenia. But
Yeah, it's
what
Well,
ridiculous.
It's just they're doing it again. They're only doing it to protect their narrative.
Yep.
That's it.
They wanna
only-
hide the
it's
truth.
only to protect the narrative.
The people
They know
fall
it's
for
a
the
lie.
soft bigotry of low expectations. As in, these adult
Yeah.
men can't be blamed for the random assaults that they commit. They somehow permit attacks on the innocent, and society ascends to somehow coexist with this criminality.
It's ridiculous.
As live streamers in Japan have had a long history of these random attacks.
Yeah.
People are ridiculous.
What? I said stop that bush. What bush? The bush you are doing, stop it. Bro, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here.
What's your
Get the fuck out of here.
cough, bro?
I will
What's
break
your
down your
They
phone.
need
Take
to
that phone.
fucking kill these people, man.
Cough, bro.
5 points of heroin.
Heroin.
Bro, what is this? Are you crazy? What? Bro, oh.
Why are they so violent against people recording?
Most notably when YouTuber Young James
I
was
remember
attacked.
seeing this one.
I feel like
The
if
guy
there was
came up
something
from
like
behind
this
him.
in America, it would just be an absolute.
They see people that are
and
recording,
too
and they
dangerous
literally
really for
come up
any
to them and assault
civilized
them.
person to
You gotta
enjoy.
fight these people back.
But
You gotta shoot them.
It's crazy because you come to
You gotta
Japan
deport
and
them.
This is the guy, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? The guy just went and
He
punched him in the
followed
back of
up
the
by
head.
stating these groups can be super dangerous,
Yep.
but Japan is incredibly safe. And as he made this post almost a year ago, less than
I
3
remember
months
watching
later, he recorded another, much worse assault from the same group.
It's ridiculous. Like, why is this happening?
Oh my god.
It's almost like Japan isn't safe, but not enough people want to address the elephant in the room to say, we probably need some mass, heavy-handed arrests to ensure
Yep.
everybody's safety. Now, some of the Japanese are pretty amped up about this.
Good. Get these people the fuck out of the countries. They don't belong.
Japan, wake up!
Go back to Africa, to your third world country, where you fucking belong,
Of course,
and
there's
ruin your
internet
own
pushback
fucking
against
country.
these individuals,
I like this guy.
saying they're ultra right-wing racists. But remember,
Uh-huh.
Reddit
That's their
locked down
default.
that original post,
They sure
solidifying
did.
the lies in the
Sensibility
comment
is right
section.
wing
But then
now.
The same subreddit posts Tokyo Sim's friend getting attacked by a random Japanese man,
Uh-huh.
as they're somehow saying nobody will be angry at this attack since he's not black,
Mhm.
and then making outright lies about the entire situation. Nobody wants
course.
any of these violent individuals in their society. But
Yep.
why is it somehow acceptable for Redditors to demand that that blonde Japanese man be sent to prison forever, but demanding the same be done to these Nigerian scammers is somehow a bannable offense on Reddit? As
Because
these
Reddit's captured.
It's
Reddit's
captured.
been captured
It's all the
by
left. The
leftist
left has
ideologues,
ruined this
and
fucking
they
country,
moderate
bro.
And they enforce that
I
ideology
fucking hate
across of
Democrats
all
now.
Reddit.
They're ruining
So
this
that's
fucking
the reason
country.
why it happens. It's not like it's hard to understand or something. It's just literally
I will
that's the way
be the
Reddit
happiest
works.
day of my life Like, I'll be the
Idiots are
happiest I'll
so
ever be
desperate
in
to
my
spin
life
this narrative.
when the
They're
left
starting
and
to-
If there was
Democratic
no
Party are
moderation on
completely
Reddit, You
disbanded.
would have my opinion being upvoted to the top of every comment.
Yeah.
Relations on table to
The
not
left
commit
is a fucking
crimes
poison.
due to institutional racism. It's wild when they say it about America because something that happened in the 1800s. But it's even more insane when they try to apply it to
Reddit's lost,
Japan
it is.
because of something once written on a corn site. Just think about that and let it sink in before you ever consider a Reddit opinion ever again.
I don't know why
Well, again,
And if you
they're so
appreciate
dead
the
set.
you guys the video.
I
I
like
like Decoy's
commentary
videos a
on the
lot.
tragic
His
status
videos
of
are
today's
awesome.
reality. Hopefully, I've earned your subscription.
I just don't understand, like, why these people are so dead set on ruining these countries, ruining their own countries, ruining safety, their way of life, society, culture. Like, how retarded are you where you can't see this shit happening? Like, if you see all these videos of these migrants and Nigerians and Muslims going into these countries and setting cars on fire and raping and burning and pillaging and stealing and looting, what the fuck are you even thinking? Like, what is it in your head that is still telling you, yes, we need to let more of these people in? Like, what is loose? Like, I honestly want to know, like, as a Democrat, as a lefty retard, what the hell are you thinking where you see these videos and you think, yes, let's let in more? You think these videos are fake? You think these videos are propaganda? You think these things aren't actually happening? They're live videos. Look at the ones in Japan. These are live videos of people getting attacked. What is your, like, reaction to that? You think this is all fine? You think it should still happen? Oh, it's just a one-off. It's not a big deal. Maybe it is, but look at these groups of people. Why do you think it's okay to let these people in when their cultures don't even match? I just don't understand.
Because I'm a live streamer too,
Reddit's
and you'll
crazy,
subscribe to
it is.
Decoy.
It's so problematic. I hate Reddit. What I hate
I
the
do
most
too.
about Reddit is I've seen Reddit change. And there's a link to the video. Make sure to give it a like. Even Japan isn't safe anymore.
No,
Again,
sadly.
that is the reason why they invent the idea of like, oh, well, it's actually the Yakuza doing that because it dilutes responsibility from... I mean, this is the kind of thing, like, how is it that you have these groups of Africans that are coming from, just these different countries in Africa, and
they're
in
going
France,
everywhere.
They're in Germany.
Yep.
They're in the UK. They're in Scotland. They're in every single one of these other countries, and every single one of the countries, you see the same responses and the same things happen.
You're
At a certain
racist.
point,
Like, what the
you have
fuck?
enough points on a graph to make a line. And so the reason why they bring up the Yakuza connection is because it removes the line. It like dilutes the line, it confuses the line, and it makes it out like, oh, well, that's actually not what's happening. Yeah, but they don't care. Yeah, these people are the common denominator. This is obviously the problem, right? I mean, very clearly.
Fucking
But,
ridiculous.
they don't want to
I don't
talk
understand
about that
it.
because you're not allowed to talk about that on Reddit. That's the main reason why. Reddit is a platform that is heavily censored. It's totally it's
Like, I get
ideologically
if it's the
captured,
government doing
and
it, because,
there
like,
is
the
no other
government is, like,
place
always
on
known
Reddit
to be
that you can
corrupt.
actually have a
But,
conversation
like,
about this without
how are
immediately getting banned.
your own people
That's really it.
who are seeing this
They're not
happen
here to assimilate into Western
compliant
culture. No, they're not. They're there
with
to take
it
advantage
as
of
well?
it.
You literally
And same
see
with
it in front of
Japanese
you.
culture. That's the reason why. How many of those Nigerian scammers do you think are in Beijing? If I had to guess, my guess number would be 0. I would guess 0 would be in Beijing. And it's
Because
because
they
don't
wouldn't
put
let
up with
that
it,
shit
right? It's
happen.
just that simple. So let me
We
see
need to
here.
be
Again,
more like
delete those
China
stuffs
and
awful.
let
I
these
got stopped by
fuckers
one,
get
for
what's
blocks.
coming
What
to
does Tao
them.
mean? They're scammers walking into establishment. Yeah, it's insane to see this happen. These are people staying in Tokyo that work for Yakuza who give them fake marriage visas, etc. Police are fully in on it. Yeah, this is all a
ridiculous.
obfuscation to misunderstand the obvious problem.
I don't know how you can be in on this and
Like,
do
is
this to your own
happening-
country.
Is the Yakuza in France? Are they in the UK? No, they're not. But the same exact behavior, the same exact thing happens over there. And the reason why is because it has nothing to do with the Yakuza. It has
No.
nothing to do with the Japanese police. Yeah, I'm sure
the
the
government
Japanese
doing
police
it.
work with them. I'm sure that, you know, like there's
They're
an
told
instance
not
of
to
the
report
Yakuza
it or
doing
something.
with these people. But to say that this is the widespread cause of this behavior is just simply a lie, because every single other place that these people are in, they're doing the same thing.
The
So
government's
it's
in
pretty
on it
obvious
for
that
whatever
it's
reason.
not the Yakuza that are the problem here. So it's pretty obvious. Does Twitter have something similar to the Reddit engagement? No, they don't. Reddit is very, Twitter is very open. Like, you can post whatever you want on Twitter, basically, right?
Yeah, it's better than
So, the one
Reddit.
scammer dude in a video mentions heroin. Oh, no doubt. Yasuke's in France, are in France, though. What is this? Can I pull it up? And, okay, Yasuke's are worldwide. I don't know really what that is. I'm just gonna time that guy out. Guy's weird. I think it's useful to point out who's helping these retards, not necessarily taking away from whose fault is it, would you say? No, I don't think it is. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that if there were no Yakuza in Japan, would those people still be robbing and causing problems?
Yes.
And harassing people?
The government would just find another way to do it.
Let's say Yakuza's gone.
Or another group to blame for the problem.
They indeed would. Okay, so then it has nothing to do with Yakuza. Do you understand the reason why they're trying to assign accountability to Yakuza? Do you understand that concept?
Plausible
'Cause
deniability.
You might not, I just... A lot of people are unfamiliar with dishonest manipulation. And that's the reason why I'm calling it out. The people bringing this up on Reddit are not interested in having a conversation about this topic. They're interested in shutting it down by throwing a red herring. That's the reason why they're doing it.
Reddit's
Do you
captured
understand
by
that?
the left.
I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page here. It's a tank swap? Yeah.
You don't really need to
Be
go.
talking about discussions. You're trying to refuscation because obviously it's not dimensional. One more time that those are two separate, right? Trying to displace it.
All right, I think that's it for that video. Let's move on over to something similar that's happening in... Was it? It's the Moroccans are going over to Spain, I believe. So let's see what this video is about. This one's a little shorter than the other one,
So we're going to go through some of this. Italy officially suspends Schengen travel with Spain, ordering sea and air border closures amidst Ceuta migrant crisis. The
Yeah,
Prime
this
Minister
is great.
of Denmark,
I'm
Frederiksen,
so
is
happy
now
they did
calling
this.
on the EU to suspend Spain from the Schengen agreement due to the incident in Ceuta. Finland and Austria join Italy's calls for the closing of Schengen border to Spain.
Love it.
Basically, everybody is roaching out on them.
Love it.
Moroccan, what is
It's
this,
insane
Germany
that their
offloading
prime
men near the
minister
border with Ceuta in
is not doing
What?
shit.
What is this, the Looney Tunes?
It's crazy that this is happening, dude. Like,
Oh
what the
my
fuck
God.
is going
Look,
on in
they
this
just keep
world?
coming. Wow. The police dude's just standing there? Well, what are they gonna do?
We need, like, stricter law. We need military
Look at them all,
law.
bro. Like, they were packed all the way in there.
The military needs to come
Like
in and just
sardines,
start
bro.
gunning
Like,
these
look-
people
and they're
down.
just running down the street.
All these migrants.
Oh my God.
You gotta protect your country. You
just
gotta
let 'em all
protect your
in.
family. You gotta
The Moroccan Muslims who
protect your
invaded
way
the
of
small
life.
Spanish city of Ceuta are now breaking into stores by the hundreds. Police are completely overwhelmed. Migrants can be seen running from one store to the next, grabbing items and running. Where's the military?
That's exactly what I'm talking
the
about.
police, obviously, by the way, if you just started
You gotta bring in
shooting
the
these
military.
people, they'd stop doing this.
Yep.
They would. They'd stop doing this.
Shoot them
But
until
they're
they
not gonna
run
do
right
that.
back over that
So
border.
this is all being allowed by the government. The government is allowing this to happen. Like, if you gave the military and the police free reign, this problem would be over in like 3 hours.
Gun
You
them
can't do that
all
in
down.
Europe. You can do it anywhere, actually. You can do anything you want.
Yeah,
What do you
true.
mean you can't do that? Who says who?
Just do it. Don't be a pussy.
What?
That's why your country's being
You can't-
overrun.
You can't do that. Uh-huh. can't invade other countries too? Yeah. Here we go. As everyone could have guessed, many of the 50,000 illegal migrants who crossed into Ceuta and Melilla yesterday spent the night by breaking into homes, looting stores, and clashing with the Spanish police.
Crazy.
Look at this.
This is more extreme than what's happening in Japan, but it's semi-related to, like, letting in migrants and the government being okay with it. I really don't understand why this is happening all over the world.
Is import more doctors and scientists? Well, that's what they're doing right now. North Africa. Oh.
It's wild.
Oh my God! Look at this photo or video.
I really hope they get rid of their prime minister and they hang him publicly in the streets to make an example of what happens when you're a traitorous scum against your own country. This is ridiculous. I could let something like this happen. What the hell did I do with my phone?
Look how many there are. Yep, there's a lot of them.
I gotta keep an eye on it
Franco
just in
would
case
never let this happen. No, he wouldn't.
I get a message.
He would not have let this happen. Oh my God. So annoyed all these publications keep calling them migrants. They're not migrants, they're invaders. Ceuta and Melilla are set on fire by North African Muslim criminals. See for yourself. Here we go.
It's like they're draining Africa of all these horrible murdering rapists and just letting them go free all over the Western culture.
Oh my God. Look at them all.
It's crazy that this is happening.
Look at that. Wow.
I mean, it's a smaller scale, but
There's fires going
the similar thing is happening in Japan. They're also being overrun by migrant militia,
What the fuck is the military?
or not migrant militia,
They're
but
not gonna use
migrant invaders.
Yep, they're not going to
And they
use it.
need to bring
They're
the
gonna let it
militia in to
happen.
take care of it.
They're going to let this keep happening over and over and over. And it still won't be enough to wake the Spaniards up. I don't know if this will be enough to wake them up. I think that one of the European countries might have to fall. Maybe two of them might have to fall in order for the other European countries to put pretense aside and actually solve this problem. I think it could have to get that bad. It's possible. I hope it's not mine. I know. I don't want to see that happen. I don't think anybody wants to see that happen. But that's the world that we're living in. So take a look at this. Ceuta has a population of 83,000, which half are male. Half of the total population is Muslim, which means that there's only 4,000 Spanish Christians of fighting age in Ceuta. Yesterday, 80,000 Moroccans, all military-aged men, invaded Ceuta. This is a full-scale religious conquest. Let me see this. Wow. It's not gonna wake him up. Snapping his roast location in Spain. Yeah. Imagine this happening in Texas. The people would just be target practice to gun owners. No, they wouldn't. Why are you even saying that? This was happening in Texas for 4 years under Biden, and you didn't have a bunch of the good old boys going out and sitting on the border and picking off Mexicans. That didn't happen.
No, because they make it against the
now
law.
they're living in the country, collecting welfare, having kids, and saying that their kids are Americans. It happened. What are you talking about?
Yep. Just like they're letting it happen here.
Because you'd be arrested, not the immigrant. How do you end that? It's really easy. Trump ended the border problem.
The government
There's no
needs to
border
do it.
crossings anymore. You can just turn it off.
The problem
That's
is the government is compliant to a lot of it.
You just turn it off. You stop it. Throwing rocks. Look at him, bro. Imagine this, bro. You show up in a country and you're immediately throwing rocks at the fucking police.
Should
Oh
be
my
executed, man. It's ridiculous.
Wow. They should have sent them to Minnesota. They would have called it assimilation. Did they just break a window out?
Yep. And they're doing nothing about it.
So much value, yeah. Yeah, they literally just broke. So yeah, they just broke some person's window out, right? I feel like that's what happened. Yeah. Oh my god.
Like all these people should have machine guns and should be gunning them all down.
Texans just know stuff? Yeah.
Like this is just what needs to happen.
You're totally right. I mean, if they knew they'd get shot if they came over the border and they did this, they wouldn't come over. They'd stop coming over.
Of course. They should be doing that right now.
Pretty simple.
Gunning
Well,
down
Niku was
that
actually
whole
shaking
group.
on camera, surrounded by illegal migrants and begging the army to intervene. I'm surrounded. I'm scared. This is an invasion. 60, 70,000 poured in overnight. Nearly the entire population. Try to imagine that. Her somber warning is haunting. It started here. Next could be Melilla.
They don't
the
care.
Canaries and Tarifa. The Europe southern gate just swung wide open.
The sad thing
Ordinary
is, I
people
think
are wondering
Melilla
where
did
the
happen.
government is. I'm surrounded. I'm scared. How could I not be scared when I feel like crying?
Look at all of
It's
them.
not right.
They're animals.
Rocío.
And really, you have to experience this for yourself?
They're gonna break into her house and loot all their shit.
It's an invasion. It's the border with Europe. To make we Canary Islands, it could be Tarifa. Honestly, it's just not right. Man. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't either. I don't. I mean, like, cause probably voted for it. Tattoo. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I don't have any sympathy at all. Like, it's. Those are the kinds of people that voted for this stuff, right? They wanted this to happen, and now it's happening. I saw this too. We've got him
Just like the
dual-wielding,
lefties.
right? Photo taken about 250 meters from
Suicidal
my house.
empathy.
I have 2 girls, 3 and 7 years old, that I basically had to escort all the way.
They
want to
let in infinite
all of my
immigrants, and
life
then
so
this
that
is
the
what
3 of them
happens.
could leave for Malaga. It's not just a city of 80,000 people. 50,000 have entered. No, it's that they're walking around the streets with katanas. That's right, guys. He just got his loadout.
Gotta kill these
He just
people.
hit his loadout, bro. Like, there it is.
These people
And,
should not be
yeah,
allowed
there
to
it
live.
is. No way a Moroccan bro brought his bike.
El máquina de la semana. En bicicleta por el agua.
Oh my god. Look at all the shit in the river. Look at all that. It's just garbage.
I mean, if he's
everywhere.
bringing his own stuff, maybe he's at least gonna attempt to make a better life there.
Yeah, this is
Most
part
of these
his
other
triathlon
people
thing.
are just
They're
coming
just
over here
dumping
so they
trash
could
on
come
the beaches
steal
as
other
they
people's
yeah,
shit.
This is it, guys. Look at this. Turned into India in 1 hour.
It's crazy.
Look at that.
This happened just
Oh my
out of
God.
nowhere. This world is fucked, man. It really is. The time for a reckoning and a revolution is upon us. We need to purge the democratic and
Yeah, there
leftist
it is.
party
This is the Spanish part of India.
from existence
Why do people think colonialism is a bad thing? When this is an example of reverse colonialism.
and rebuild
Because
it.
they view
'cause it's captured.
this type of colonialism as a punishment for the original colonialism.
You can't have this shit going on.
It's great. That's awesome.
The people who live on the ground floor, man,
Yep.
I feel so bad
When
for
you're
them.
Spanish, you try to enter Cuba the legal way, but there's a oh god.
This is the AI video.
Buenos días.
Okay. Okay. Oh man, and it was all over that one time. They come from Africa? Yeah, I mean, they're coming from Middle Eastern countries through Africa, etc.
And they
She's
do not
migrated, yes,
want to
apparently.
assimilate.
And this same problem is happening everywhere. Here we go. The streets of Cuba are piled with trash and waste after the invasion of tens of thousands. So this was one day. This is one day of these people being in the country.
It's crazy.
One day. Wow. Not good. The diversity makes them stronger. I think it has to. I mean, I don't know why else they would do it. Sure. Germany's far-left party, Die Linke, demands the country must take in illegal migrants who stormed Cuba.
This is ridiculous.
Germany and the EU have a duty to help with providing aid and taking in asylum seekers.
These are the
Clara,
people.
A 40-year-old white woman.
Yep.
Probably. Deputy leader of the Left Party parliamentary group, according to AFP news agency.
Those are the people that are ruining your country.
Further isolation will solve the problem is mistaken. So, and this is what these people believe. It is. It's Karen fatigue. I know.
Yep.
We have Karen fatigue.
Those
It's
are the
very
people
bad.
ruining their
And
country.
Even Al-Shokas is even talking about this, right? He's another streamer. Best wishes to all the inhabitants of Cuba and Melilla. The government might leave you high and dry, but the vast majority of Spaniards are fucking pissed off and standing with you. There it is. I'm glad to see more people
No one
talking
wants
about
this shit.
This is a good thing.
No one asked for it.
And a Moroccan illegal migrant records himself with a selfie stick as he swims to Cuba and illegally crosses into Spain. I don't know really if this is accurate, but, you know, again. It's official. The number of African illegals that have invaded Spain in just 24 hours is now 60,000 and still rising.
That's fucking
They're absolutely
crazy.
everywhere in Cuba, whose population was 80,000 before. The Spanish prime minister is a traitor. He should be removed from office.
And he should be assassinated.
Yeah.
Publicly.
Look at them all. Jesus.
In a video game. For letting this happen.
The police are just standing around.
This is ridiculous.
Wow.
Be gunning them all down.
Moving him won't set an example.
Gotta do something.
It could. If you do what... I can't really say what I think you need to do. I'll just say that. But there's a way you could make this stop.
Yep. Gotta get rid of the problem. And there's only one way to do that.
To shoot him? No, worse than that. A lot worse. Just endorse, publicly remove him? I don't know. Running live, send a message? Oh, no, a lot worse. Wow. That's crazy.
It's sickening.
And then these are also, by the way,
That
more
they're letting
cultural
this happen.
enrichment. Invaders are climbing on ladders, smashing out windows, and entering into citizens' homes.
Yeah, this is exactly what we want, right? Or what they wanted, right? To be overwhelmed.
Oh,
To be
man.
invaded.
He's fixing... Oh, he's an AC repairman. That must be it. Yeah, he's repairing the AC. Forcing their way into residential houses. So this is apparently... People are saying this is a residential house.
Crazy. These people should just be taken care of. They shouldn't be allowed to enter this country like this and do this. Literally betraying your own population.
Can you be armed in Spain? Honest question. I'm assuming
Probably
that
not.
in Cuba you probably can't have a weapon. If I had to guess.
But the
Is that a
migrants
PvP
probably
server?
can.
It wasn't, but now it is. And this is also, I thought, interesting. A Moroccan origin influencer residing in Ceuta reveals that the Moroccan assailants are not crossing the border primarily out of necessity, but because they consider Ceuta to be property of Morocco. Many of them come with the narrative that since Ceuta is Moroccan, it belongs to them. Such perspectives reinforce the idea of a covert Green March and dismiss the hypothesis of a simple conventional migratory invasion.
Why
500
out of
years
nowhere,
under Spain,
though?
by the way? Yeah, I know. I heard that they've had that longer than Constantinople. You know, Turkey's had Constantinople. So, like, yeah, I get it, right? I'm not saying I don't get it. I'm just saying that it's, you know, oh, here... A Moroccan migrant tries to break in and abuse a female bus driver in Spain after she refused his sexual advances.
Of course. They're all disgusting perverts.
Poland belongs to the Germans? I remember that. Yeah.
They're not here to
That was,
assimilate. They're here
that
to
didn't
rape
very
and
well, did it?
pillage.
And I thought this was funny. This is the Prime Minister of Spain who just approved mass amnesty with Alex Soros. Is it starting to make sense? Very interesting, isn't it? Wow. And this is another image from yesterday. We looked at a lot of these, but I think this is a new one that came out. Spanish journalists. We can see thousands of Moroccan women and children here who immigrate seeking a better life. They're all men. I don't know if that's what she's saying. Is that actually what she's saying?
Podemos ver que están mojados la frontera del Tarajal. Esta mañana se ha producido una situación crítica. Había un centenar de personas. Vemos a muchísimos niños, Sandra, cruzando esta frontera.
Yeah.
Como decía, esta mañana se ha producido una situación muy crítica. Mujeres.
Well, there it is. Subtitles are correct. I guess that's it. And oh my God, some of these people are just crazy. And during Franco's era, there was only a low 1 meter fence, and not a single one got through. Man, I wonder why. Why would that happen? And let me go back and look at the other ones here. Moroccan traffic police keeps directing thousands of illegal migrants towards the Spanish border fence in Ceuta. Illegal migrants arrive by the truckload.
Just letting them in.
Look at them all. Oh my God.
This is insane.
Grocery stores are being fenced off and guarded by police because hundreds of hungry migrants are waiting for the chance to loot them.
No one told them to come in here. You gotta get a job and earn it like everybody else.
Rip small stores. Yep.
Crazy.
God damn, no shot. I know, it's really bad, isn't it? Isn't that insane? The flip-flop gatherings? Yeah, they're all wearing their flippy-floppies. They are.
Because they all just swim
How
over.
can the left keep defending this? Genuine question. Future voters. They don't defend it. They just simply ignore it.
Yep.
Like, you don't like, see, you are still operating under the premise that they have to explain themselves or something like that.
Nope.
After only 24
They
hours,
just let it happen.
one singular thread through on the main European subreddit. Check the flare in the thread yourself. It's some 1984 shit. Okay, let me see this. Almost all have returned to Morocco. Really? Notice, thread locked for a bit. The moderators are unable to handle the volume. We will unlock later when we're back. The number of crossings has been updated to 60,000. No racism, bigotry, or other hate speech. No racism, bigotry, including sexism, homophobia, transphobia, and other forms of hate speech, as well as dehumanizing language in general. No endorsement of violence or other criminal activity. That includes but not limited to advocating for somebody to be hanged, drowned, beaten, or advocating to
That's okay for them to pour into the
If
country.
you need a refresher, it was an orchestrated attack by the Moroccan regime. Oh my God! And one day this does not happen organically. Spain should
And
tell
I think
Morocco
Spain
to
allowed
give
it,
EU
too.
full backing. Holy hell! That's like 60% of the city's entire population. Organized by Morocco as retaliation for Spain cozying up to Algeria. Well, why is Spain letting them in though? Like, I mean, this is it. 49K people isn't migration; it's an invasion. Well, then what are you going to do about it? Well, you can't say what you're going to do about it, because if you do, you get banned.
Francisco Franco, if you can hear me, please save Spain
There
from
he
the
is.
Islamic invasion.
Seriously. And unfortunately, the Pope is going to sit around and say, well, you know, we need to be humanitarian with these people.
Nope.
Really? What is their obligation? What is anyone's obligation? You notice it's only the white people that have an obligation?
Mm-hmm.
Our countries are being invaded. Our culture
They really
is being
are.
destroyed.
They
Our
really
society
are.
is being ripped apart. Not theirs. They're fine.
Well, I think their society is being ripped apart, but they're doing it to themselves.
They will always have a home to return to. Our home. That's our home that's being invaded and
They're
destroyed.
taking
That's
it over.
The birthplace of our culture is being destroyed. But we always have the obligations to everybody else. They have no obligations. They have no... How about they get their own fucking drinking water? You want to talk about obligations? How about they have their own clean drinking water? How about they grow their own food? How about they police their own streets and kill their
wait a
own
minute.
terrorists in the Sahel? How about they do that? And how about they stop invading our countries? How about their governments keep their people from fleeing into our countries because theirs are so miserable? But it's always when
course
these
they're not
people are
gonna
here
do that.
wrecking everything, we have to restrain ourselves removing them.
Yep.
I'm getting
I don't agree with that.
or double standard,
It is a double
and
standard.
it comes from the Catholic Church, and it's not cool.
True.
I'm sick of hearing that.
True.
He goes to Lampedusa and says, you know, we have an obligation to these people.
No, we don't.
Well, that's just disgraceful. You go to the site of this invasion.
We
and
don't
say,
have
we
any
gotta be
obligation
nicer
to these
them?
fucking
you wanna
wackos.
Talk about human dignity? Okay, why don't you go
to
there
Sudan.
then? The reason they're coming to Italy is because they're poor and miserable, and their countries are violent.
Yeah,
right.
and they're gonna
So you wanna
override
be
your
brave
culture.
and go to Lampedusa and say, hey, we got to be nice to these people. We got to treat them with dignity. Why don't you go to the Congo and give them the lecture on human dignity?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go to Uganda and Nigeria and give them the lecture on human dignity?
100%.
And then maybe their people won't be fleeing and invading our countries looking for a fucking handout. It's sick. Anyway, people say he's the anti-pope.
Thank you,
I mean,
Nick.
I'm not going to go that far.
I don't think he's the anti-pope. I just think that he has values that are just not congruent with what the world needs right now. I generally have a favorable opinion on Pope Leo, but his perspectives on immigration are just simply wrong.
That's fucking terrible.
I
He's a
disagree with
woke
his politics. It's just
pope.
like such a
Yeah.
typical
Woke
liberal
scam pope.
disposition. I still think he's the pope, even though I
Pragmatic culture
disagree.
set 100.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
He's
So-
woke.
And so also this one is actually real. Let me see this real quick. Pope calls General Franco savior of civilization. Here we go. Cover article of Social Justice. Social Justice newspaper, May 1st, 1939, reporting Pope Pius the 12th's celebration of Francisco Franco. Why can't the migrants live in the Vatican? I don't know. Yeah, it's a mystery. I have no idea. The Pope's pandering to the left on every single issue, though. Well, it's because the left is allowed to act like
Captured.
feral animals, and nobody in government is willing to rein them
Fight
in.
back.
Like whenever a bunch of foaming leftists decide to go out and have a crash out because of some manufactured controversy, everybody is just expected to put up with this. Now, if it was up to me, I don't think we should be putting up with it at all. And this
Nope.
is smashing the graves of people in Cuba, throwing pieces of the citizens in Spain. What is this?
It's disgusting.
They're smashing graves? Is this like an Elden Ring? There's like all those like souls at the graves that you can loot? They're actually digging up like... No, well, yeah, bro, like, it's like Valheim, right?
They should be
They're
shooting
preparing
these
for the
people.
1.0 Valheim thing. This is one thing you might not know, is that in Valheim, if you're in the Meadows area, a really good way to get early items is that if you can dig, and there'll be areas that have like kind of a circle of rocks around them, and you can dig down into that area and you can find an ancient longboat, and it will allow you to maybe get a few extra resources early. So, like, they might just be... I think they're actually just preparing for the Valheim release next week.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Both of the things that are happening, I don't understand why they're letting them happen. the governments are letting these people come into the countries, and like Nick Fuentes was saying, they're letting them destroy their countries, their cultures, and erase, Western culture. And I don't understand. It's happening on a global scale in all these countries, and the governments are just okay with it happening. And it's not okay. The citizens need to start uprising. They need to start revolting. We need to rebel against all these government organizations that are letting this happen, and we need to show with our pitchforks and our torches, because the only way to respond to violence is with more violence, and we need to overturn this and get our beautiful countries back without these like raping, violent migrants. But it's insane seeing this happen. Those of you that are in the places that this is happening, my hearts go out to you guys. Just please keep fighting the good fight. Keep your family safe. Keep yourselves safe. Don't stay quiet. Fight the good fight. Push back as much as you can. We're doing this in America, even though it's not as bad as you guys, what you guys are seeing, but we have our own fight here with these fucking insane white liberals ruining everything, and our fucking policies that they're pushing to try to indoctrinate our kids, and the trans community that's just a bunch of fucking mentally ill retards trying to steal our children away from us. So we're all fighting against this ridiculous left Democratic Party all over the world. We need to eradicate them. We need to get back to a sane state of society. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did a little, two-piece to kind of make up for the shortness of Asmon's videos, but hope you enjoyed it. I'll be uploading the video by the end of this weekend. I'll have another ready next week, next weekend. It's August, so hope you guys had a good July. Hope you guys have a good August coming up. And keep fighting, guys. Gunpla Gamer here. See you all next time. Later.